Hello everybody, my name is Sarah and I was naughty yesterday. I went to the beach and got too much sun and didn't use sunscreen. Naughty, naughty, naughty. So with the rest of the things that I suggest around here, maybe you should not take my suggestions. Maybe you should come to your own conclusions. So anyway, the title of this video is Dis and Dat and Dissing Dis and Dat. So it is still August as I tape this, and I went to the beach with my coworker slash friend slash program friend, and we talked about Dis and Dat, and she's lost some weight on her program. She had lost 20. She says she's put back 5. So I asked her, I said, so what do you do? She's a firm believer in working out 6 days a week. She's also 17 years younger than me. So that's what she does. I asked her about sugar. She'll have a frozen yogurt every now and then. She did have the Whole Foods gluten-free pizza, as I suggested, and she said that wasn't bad. I kind of like that. And as far as wheat goes, she's neither here nor there about doing it, but just tried out that pizza, because why not? She says her problem is that she likes very large portions of meat, and has found that any program that she's been on with the restriction of just a few ounces is not something that she's comfortable with. She likes that protein thing. I know that she's done the PSI things and the Shakeology and stuff like that. Somebody on my website was, on the Facebook page, was talking about yesterday whether she should do the 30 days of this shake thing. I can't even remember the name. It begins with an I, where you have 2 shakes a day and then eat a regular meal. She wanted to jump start. And so most of the comments below were about enjoying the food and this and that. And of course, the place that I fall with that is like, yeah, I want to chew my food. I want to swallow my full food. I do not want a drink. Never did. I was never attracted to that. So my first response to her was, what are the ingredients? Because as I listen to the Fat Burning Man, Abel James, when I'm walking on his YouTube channel, he talks about some of the ingredients in these shakes that these bodybuilder and weight loss people promote, and how they are just filled with yucky stuff. So I went online, of course, and Googled what the ingredients are, and honest to God, 2 to 3 inches of ingredients on the back of the package. And I read some of it, and some of it seemed harmless, but I'm sure that there's stuff hidden in that with all those things. And I'm sure there's lots of the hidden sugars with the OSE, meaning they indeed are a sugar, but the average person might not know that as they do their investigation to see what's in it. So anyway, that was that. And I hope that she just does Weight Watchers, or follows her fills her points with healthy, nutritious choices, and like most of us here are opting towards. So anyway, so I was just, I'm ahead of myself today. I'm getting ready for my walk, hence the bathrobe chat, and so I thought I'd read the flyers, because I can't make a spaghetti sauce with onions because it's 3:30 in the morning and Greg is still sleeping, and that might wake him up. So I have to put that off. So anyway, I was reading the 2 flyers for Stop and Shop and Star Market, and I was kind of feeling nauseous. Looking at the display of non-food foods that are on sale, or are just, all the way through, buy this, get that one free. And I really was feeling ill. And then I'm kind of laughing to myself, because it's like, well, what do I eat in a day? Well, the gluten-free granola came from Ocean State Job Lot from Gluten Frida, and so I'd have to go there to get that. And then the Spectrum wheat ground flaxseed that I put in my hot steel oats, that's not on sale at Stop and Shop. And then tonight's the gluten-free pizza that I'll get from the pizzeria. That's not there. The Japanese eggplant that I put on my pizza and also in my scrambled eggs with the sautéed red onions that come from Whole Foods, that's not for sale at Stop and Shop. My romaine salad hearts, I did get some yesterday, organic, at Stop and Shop on my way home from the beach. I also got the grass-fed sirloin tips from Stop and Shop, and so they were on sale. So I did get those, but outside of needing things, the Califia almond milk creamer that I'm using, I got at Star Market. They don't have it at Stop and Shop, and Stop and Shop's a huger store. So it's just kind of interesting. It's like, well, I really don't have to do those things today. Today is going to be first my other meeting and then to the farmer's market. And the things that I buy there are the grass-fed ribeye, and hopefully I'll get 3, 1 for tomorrow night and 2 for the freezer, because when the farmer's market's over, away goes the lovely farm man with his meat, and some peaches and tomatoes, because those are the most divine things that I'm purchasing from there. I had an organic red cabbage from the organic farm. That was divine too, and that's where I was finding the Japanese eggplant, those tiny, gentle little light lavender things, about not as thick as cucumbers. Delicious. But I also saw that Whole Foods has a display down here with fruits and veggies that come from the Cape, organic farms and stuff, that they highlight. So I'm not sure if there's a middleman charge on them, but to go to the farm is like an extra, 30-minute round trip thing. So anyway, we'll see. So yeah, I was reading these 2 flyers and I was just going, okay, they have a wild-caught swordfish, so I'll get that. But I'm not buying their regular meats anymore, so that's off the table. I looked at the organic things they were offering. Most of it's the Horizon Dairy, all their things, the little back-to-school type packs and their milk and things like that. So no, I don't do those because I do almond milk or cashew milk. And so it's just kind of one of those moments. It's like, well, I guess I'm doing the perimeters of stores now, not just the perimeters of the big stores. So it's just kind of fun. It was just one of those amusing moments. So I do not need to sit outside today to have my great big salad after I do the farmer's market and my other meeting. That's for sure. So still trying to stay within my 26 points. I did buy an Udi's gluten-free 3-cheese pizza. So I looked it up. The Weight Watchers said it had, I think, 9 points in half of it. And little piggy that I am, it's a little bigger than what I would call a single serving, but it's not big enough to eat half and then say and be happy. It'd be like, well, if I cut it in 4 pieces, the little triangle things, 3 would probably satisfy me. So then I'm left with 1. And so I know that with the pizzeria gluten-free pizza, I eat half. I eat 4 pieces. It's larger. And then freeze the other half, and that's fine with the roasted asparagus and the eggplant on it. So don't know if I'm going to opt for the pizzeria tonight, freeze half, or have the Udi's out of the freezer. It was on sale, so I bought it to try it, but I haven't had it yet. And I also have those, the company's the Fit and Free, but it's actually the organic selection that they have, which is 348 calories for the single-size pizza. It's organic mozzarella, which is delicious on their pizza, I just have to say. And that is an online purchase. It comes in the styrofoam box with I ordered 10, and I know they're on sale now for 15% off. There was like a back-to-school sale, but because I have so many in my freezer, I don't need to partake. So it's, if you look up Fit and Free, like on Google, it'll bring you to their site, and they are, they just seem like a very nice company. So did a little retailing yesterday in the back to school, back to winter, back to rain. And I got a Columbia jacket that there was a sale, so I'm kind of excited about that. More like a car coat, that's what we used to call them. So they kind of like come down mid-thigh. So anyway, food, back to food. I digress. Still loving my Zyla. Got a couple of comments from people that it causes the laxative effect. And I have either 2 tablespoons or less per day of that. And it's not doing it to me, so I'm happy with it. And I usually have a tablespoon in my coffee. And to me, it's the best alternative sweetener, the most like sugar. It has the consistency of either regular sugar or like kosher salt, a little coarser. But I put it in my coffee, and I love it with my Califia almond creamer. I'm finding that good. So, so today all the food's going to be coming into where I work for the week coming up, which is that salad week, and I can't wait. And as we learn here, oh, this is going to peel. As we learn here, and online when we go onto some of those sites, you can get a 1,500 calorie rack up from a healthy salad. As we know, some of the fast food franchises do that, and when you look up the nutrition, you might as well have the Whopper. I know Eat This, Not That does a lot of the fast food kind of, things with, like, you think you're getting healthy and you're saving calories by having their salad. Well, guess what? But I would bring my own Bolthouse dressing anyway, like I did on Martha's Vineyard. And, just wherever you can squeeze in your choices when you have to be, on the road or out there or something like that. And so with the 3 tablespoons of the Bolthouse that I put on the salad on Martha's Vineyard, it was 1 point. And if I use 3 tablespoons of whatever they use, I know there'd be a lot more sugar in it, for starters. And even though a vinaigrette is the best choice of all of the dressings for low-cal, low points, it still would have, the stuff in it. There were no croutons on my salad either. So we'll see how all of that goes. So my Weight Watcher friend was sitting next to me at the other meeting 2 days ago, and she said under her breath, "I can't wait till my company leaves, and I've put 3 pounds on in a week." And it's like, don't bother calling me. Just keep thinking that, like, not tracking with company that either wants restaurants or you eat too much because you're, cooking a lot of food, that's not going to work, right? And so the last time that she got in this jam before the company comment, like earlier in the summer, she felt it's because she's 60 and needed to go to the gym more. And that may be true too, but if you're not tracking and weighing and measuring, you're gonna get in trouble. You are. And anybody can comment below about thinking that they're taking a little vacation from their tracker. And guess what happens? That creamer, gets a little sloppy. That butter, that teaspoon of butter that you might be putting someplace, gets to a tablespoon real fast. Or you do measure, and in the little teaspoon thing, you've got, like, it looks like a mountain, right? That little curve, which is really holding, like, maybe another tablespoon on the top of it. So I keep my tools very close by all the time. I have probably 5 sets of measuring spoons. And of course I use the half a tablespoon and the tablespoon the most. I use a tablespoon of the full fat sour cream on my potato on Saturday night. It's a big treat. I use the half a tablespoon to measure my grass-fed butter for my potato on Saturday night, which is a big treat. So, and then I have different colors for my, today, for example, I'm having a half a cup of full-fat Greek yogurt. I think that's 3 points. And I'm having a 1/4 cup of the gluten-free granola, which I think is 2 points. And I'm having a tablespoon of slivered almonds, which is 1 point on it. I'm having my 2 cups of raspberries and organic raspberries and blueberries, which is 0 points. And I'm not feeling hungry. Could this be what happens when you start doing the full fat? I was going to have, I've got it out, hitting room temperature, Brussels sprouts and organic squash to also have as the side to that. But I'm thinking it's not going to be happening. I'm just not that hungry today. And that's really weird. That is really weird. I usually wake up salivating about what I'm going to have, even veggies. So just kind of funny that way. Well, I see I've reached the 15-minute mark. So this will be airing in September, unlike the one that I did yesterday that I put on today. But all the way through the video, I'm talking, it's September. But it's not. It's still August. So if this airs in August, it's because some video got screwed up. Oh, and Comcast is sending a new modem. I guess the shelf life of the modem that we have has been outlived. And so that will be coming by mail. Thank you, Comcast. Perhaps that's been some of my difficulty in uploading the videos on those days. So anyway, hope you're having a grand day. Hope you plan to have a grand day. Hope you are tracking. I hope you're using measuring cups and spoons and your little food scale. I hope that you're just practicing that self-love. Don't coast. Coast isn't coasting. I mean, if any of you are, I'm not drinking near beer. I'm not drinking fake champagne with my other program. I can't. I don't want to. So I'm not playing like I'm okay. I'm not okay. I cannot not measure. I cannot not weigh. I cannot not track. Those 3 tools, I'm a goner. I'll gain all the weight back and then some. And then that cute little Columbia car coat that I ordered will not fit. And I'll have a fit. So anyway, hope you enjoyed this video. On and on with no point or purpose. Isn't this fun? Have a wonderful day. Thanks for watching. Until the next time, this is Sarah. Bye-bye for now. Track, measure, weigh. Bye-bye.